Okay, we're looking at Unit 5, Part 1, H. We're going to do the first two reactions together. We're going to decide if this reaction is really going to happen or not. So the first two is magnesium and oxygen, and it's oxygen gas. Oxygen is O2 because it's diatomic, so it exists in its pure elemental form when it is bonded to itself. So O2 is pure oxygen. So we have two pure elements. Let's look at our types of reactants, types of product prediction. So if we have A and B, like we do here, those are pure elements. There are no other types of reactions on our list here that show pure elements as part of the reactants, and only pure elements. So what we have here, we're going to form a binary compound, which means magnesium and oxygen. That's two elements together, binary, and that's a synthesis. So that probably is going to happen. And this is actually the reaction you see when you burn magnesium ribbon. Is in order for the magnesium ribbon to combust, you have to have the presence of oxygen. Okay, so this is going to be an ionic compound because magnesium is a metal, oxygen is a non-metal. So if magnesium ionizes in order to combine with oxygen, it becomes magnesium 2+ because it's in group 2. Oxygen is O2-. Notice those are two of them, and we're going to account for that when we balance the equation. So they would have a 1-to-1 ratio. Our formula would be MgO. And since it's an ionic salt, the likelihood is this is going to be a solid here. Okay, so now the only thing left to do for this one is go back to balance. Put a 2 in front of the magnesium. Not because we need 2 magnesium, but we need 2 oxygen. And then we have to balance it out by putting a 2 in front of the magnesium. Okay, let's go on to number 2. Here we have an aqueous ionic salt, aluminum sulfate, and we're going to combine it with copper. This is exactly what you did in your single replacement lab yesterday. So in order for copper to replace aluminum, it has to be higher on the reactivity series than aluminum. So for this we need our orange sheet again. Okay, so let's look at the type it is. Single replacement. We have copper as our pure metal A, and we have aluminum sulfate as our ionic salt. If they're going to switch places, copper must be higher on the activity series, which means more reactive, so likely to displace. So let's find copper is down here. Where are you? Right there. And aluminum is up here by magnesium. So you can see here from the series, the higher you are on the chart, the more reactive you are. So aluminum sulfate is likely to not be replaced by copper because it's more reactive than copper. So here we put no reaction.